Hi everyone! Today I will have a personal coloring Oscar ceremony award for 2018 and my first nomination is lead coloring book. And the Oscar goes to Magical Dawn because I made a lot of pictures in this book during 2018 and I'm happy with each and every of them. Each picture was quite creative. I tried a lot of new techniques in this book and maybe one day I hope that I will be able to finish it. The next nomination is Supporting Coloring Book and the winner is Mana de Bonheur. Maybe I haven't finished as many pictures as in Magical Dawn, but all of them were quite complicated and I enjoyed coloring it and I learned a lot. And also it wasn't quite hard to color. I think that I'm already get used to Kanoka's style, so I really enjoyed it. My next nomination is Academy Honorary Award and this one is going to Flower Year. I am really thankful to this book because I always color it when I want to color without any problems, without any doubts for the colors. It's always quite easy for me to do pictures in this book. I generally enjoy doing it and I finished couple of pictures of which I am really proud of. And now it's time to decide for the best picture of 2018. And it will be Night Cat from Magical Dawn. Honestly, I am proud of this picture. I am happy with the background, with the color choice both of the background and of the flowers and small houses, and of course I am proud of how I colored full. I love that I can imagine a fairy tale behind this picture and that I used all my favorites medium here from watercolors to Prismacolor pencils and different felt tip pens for the full, so a lot of work, a lot of time, but this one is definitely the winner of this award. The next award, Art Medium of 2018, and I divided it between two mediums. And of course they are Neocolor crayons and fine tech pearlescent watercolors. Thanks to both these mediums, now I don't have any problems with creative backgrounds, even huge and empty ones. So thank you, my dear crayons and my dear watercolors. You saved me a lot of nerves and a lot of time. You deserve this award. Next nomination is my personal coloring book discoveries of 2018 and again I divided the award between Pictura coloring books. First, because they are quite unusual. Second, they are printed on a really good cardstock. And third, in Pictura series we have a selection of wonderful artists and wonderful themes. And of course, they are quite detailed. Everything which I love in coloring books. And the second part of this award goes to books by Jade Gideon because it was the first time when I got books printed on real watercolor paper, and they really helped me to understand the difference, how to use watercolors on watercolor paper or quite close similar to watercolor paper, and how to use watercolors on regular plain paper. The difference is huge, and I highly recommend to everyone who start coloring with watercolors to purchase at least one of the books which are printed on real watercolor paper. Winner in the most helpful art tool of 2018 goes to my brushes from Jackson's Art, and especially these two quill brushes. I have them in two different sizes, and they are perfect because they have a very nice thin tip, and they also hold a lot of water and paint. So I am able to color just with one brush both huge areas and tiniest parts of the picture. Next award is Shame of the Year, and it proudly goes to my set of acrylic paint, which I purchased during this summer, and I wanted it for a long time. It's really beautiful. It has interesting 12 colors, 12 shades of gray, and I had a lot of plans for this set, and so far I only managed to swatch them, but I haven't used them at all. So it's definitely a winner of the Shame of the Year. Maybe it will help me to get to start using them. Next award is Personal Skill, which I developed in 2018, and it goes to coloring fur. I really struggled at first with coloring fur, but I think that with each picture I am getting better. To coloring completely with watercolors this girl, and for creative interesting backgrounds with different mediums. Now it's some kind of my own competition to invent something new, more creative, and to use mediums in different color combos to achieve different effects in the background. At least now I'm not afraid. And the last skill in this award is coloring gold. I think that I managed to color a lot of golden things in different books during this year, and now I color them pretty well, both in Hannah Carlson or in Johanna Basford book or even in Game of Thrones. The next nomination is Disappointment 2018. And the award goes to my plans to participate in Inktober. I found a list of very interesting and very inspiring themes. They all were connected to witches, and it was interesting for me, and I decided that I will be using watercolors and I will be doing a picture each day. But of course, I stopped just after 3 days, I think, because I was completely disappointed in my results. I understood that I don't have enough free time, and even for a smallest sketch, I needed much more time, much more preparation. So for me, it just didn't work. I wasn't prepared, I didn't have enough skills. The good thing is that I still have a lot of ideas and my rough pencil sketches which I wanted to use for watercolor pictures. But I realized that I have to be prepared better even for finishing just one picture, and that I have to invest more time into it if I am serious and if I want to do at least a decent pictures and not to be disappointed with myself. Just like at a real Oscar ceremony, I have an award for the documentary of 2018, and I'm quite proud that during this year I managed to do at least 3 videos about paintings about artists which inspired me. I did one about Viktor Vasnetsov, a Russian artist, the second one about Katerina Belacour, Ukrainian artist, and the third about Katrina Palin. I have a separate list for these videos, and I am glad that I got a lot of positive feedback from you and that you were interested, and for some of you these names are new and now you are a little bit more familiar with the artists which inspired me during this year. Next very important award, or maybe a milestone during 2018, was my Patreon site. I had a lot of doubts before I decided to open it finally, but for now, experience for me is absolutely incredible. Feedback from my patrons makes me absolutely happy, and it helped me a lot to stay creative, to stay motivated, and to continue making my videos. In the end of my Oscar ceremony, I want to make a promise to myself to color more in Tomislav Tomic books, to color dragons because I really love them and I have wonderful books with dragons, and to finish Flower Year and maybe Game of Thrones during 2019. And finally, special coloring Oscar goes to almost 90 patrons, more than 30,800 YouTube subscribers, almost 6,500 Instagram followers, and to each and every who supported me, who left me kind comments, who watched my videos. Thank you, and you made my 2018 absolutely wonderful. Thank you for this year, and I hope to see you in the next one.